Last month, a customer brought his SUV into the shop for what should have been one of the simplest jobs we perform every day, a routine oil change. He proudly told me the vehicle had never missed a scheduled service. The oil had always been replaced on time. He expected us to drain the old oil, install a new filter, refill the crankcase, and send him on his way. Instead, we found something very different. The oil level was already nearly a quart low. The underside of the engine showed the beginning of a slow leak around the oil filter housing. Inside the filler cap was the beginning of sludge buildup. When we removed the filter, it was unusually heavy with contamination. Later inspection revealed early timing chain wear beginning inside the engine. Nothing had failed yet, but the warning signs were already there. A timing chain repair can easily cost $2,000 to $4,000. Cam phasers often add another $1,500 to $3,500. A damaged turbocharger can cost $2,000 to $4,000. Ignore enough warning signs, and an engine rebuild may exceed $5,000 to $10,000. The surprising part? The oil itself wasn't the problem. Everything the owner failed to check before the oil change was. After years in the shop, I've learned something that separates average maintenance from truly good maintenance. Experienced mechanics don't simply replace oil. They use every oil change as an inspection. No single habit can guarantee an engine will literally last twice as long. But consistently catching small problems before they become large ones can dramatically improve the chances of reaching 200,000, 300,000, or even more miles without major repairs. By the end of this video, you'll learn the simple inspections experienced mechanics perform before every oil change, and why they can make a huge difference in long-term engine health. And the final step takes less than 2 minutes, yet many experienced technicians consider it the most important one. Number 10. Check the oil level before you drain it. Almost nobody checks this. The first thing many people do is remove the drain plug. That throws away valuable information. Before touching a wrench, pull out the dipstick. Is the oil exactly where it should be? Is it half a quart low, a full quart low, or somehow overfilled? The oil level tells part of the engine's story. If it's consistently dropping between oil changes, the engine may already be consuming oil. It could also point toward an external leak. I've inspected engines that looked perfectly healthy until the dipstick revealed they had been running low for thousands of miles. That missing oil means less cooling, less contaminant capacity, higher oil temperatures. The fix couldn't be easier. Check the dipstick before every oil change and make a note of the level. That simple habit often catches problems months before warning lights appear. But the next inspection reveals something the dipstick alone cannot. Number 9. Look carefully at the old oil. Most drivers never actually look at the oil they're draining. They watch it flow into the drain pan and move on. That's a missed opportunity. Fresh oil tells you very little. Used oil tells you how the engine has been living. Healthy used oil is usually dark. That's normal. But certain colors and textures deserve attention. Milky oil may indicate coolant contamination. A burnt smell can suggest excessive heat. Thick sludge may point toward extended oil intervals or severe driving conditions. I've seen engines where the used oil warned us about problems long before mechanical failure occurred. Symptoms hidden inside the oil can lead to repairs ranging from a simple gasket replacement to several $1,000s if ignored. Take 30 seconds. Look at the oil before disposing of it. Sometimes the engine is already trying to tell you something, but the next inspection may reveal even more. Number 8. Inspect for metal particles. Many drivers completely overlook this. After draining the oil, shine a flashlight into the drain pan. You're not expecting large chunks of metal. Tiny metallic flakes are enough to deserve attention. A small amount of microscopic wear is completely normal. Visible glitter isn't. I've torn down engines that showed early bearing wear months after owners first noticed tiny metallic particles during an oil change. Timing chains, camshafts, bearings, turbochargers. They all leave clues before catastrophic failure. One engine we inspected only needed a timing chain replacement because the owner caught the problem early. Had he ignored the warning signs, the repair bill would have been much larger. If you notice unusual metal particles, don't panic. But don't ignore them either. It's worth investigating before the next oil interval. Now here's the inspection that many people assume fresh oil somehow fixes. Number 7. Check around the oil filter housing. Oil leaks don't always leave puddles. Some begin as nothing more than a light film around the filter housing. Over time, heat hardens rubber seals. Gaskets slowly shrink. Small leaks develop. The owner rarely notices because the leak burns off on hot engine components. I've seen countless vehicles arrive 1 quart low simply because the filter housing had been leaking for months. The engine wasn't using oil internally, it was losing it externally. Symptoms often include light oil smell, dirty engine surfaces, oil residue around the filter housing, small drops underneath after parking. Replacing a leaking gasket early may cost a few $100s. Ignoring it long enough can eventually contribute to major engine wear. The next inspection is even easier, yet many people never perform it. Number 6. Inspect the drain plug and washer. This only takes 1 minute. Every oil change places stress on the drain plug threads and crush washer. Eventually, the washer loses its ability to seal properly. The plug itself may become damaged from repeated over-tightening. I've inspected oil pans where stripped threads eventually required expensive repairs that could have been avoided with a simple inspection. Look carefully at the washer. Inspect the plug threads. Replace damaged components before reinstalling everything. A few dollars today may prevent a slow oil leak that quietly shortens engine life over the next several years. Fresh oil alone can't solve a sealing problem, but the next inspection can reveal engine problems long before warning lights ever appear. Number 5. Scan the engine for stored diagnostic codes. Here's something many experienced technicians do even when the check engine light isn't on. They connect a scan tool. Why? Because some engine faults become pending codes before they ever illuminate the dashboard warning light. Variable valve timing performance, oil pressure related faults, camshaft position correlation issues, fuel system problems. Many begin quietly. Fresh oil is only part of the equation. The information you gather before draining the old oil is often just as valuable. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually inspected your old oil instead of simply replacing it? Leave your answer in the comments. Because the next 5 inspections are where experienced mechanics begin separating ordinary maintenance from the kind of attention that helps engines survive well past 250,000 miles. And the next one is something many people skip because they assume fresh oil fixes everything. Number 4. Verify the correct oil specification, not just the viscosity. Most drivers think that if the bottle says 5W30 or 0W20, they're covered. In reality, that's only part of the story. Modern engines are designed around specific oil standards. The viscosity might be correct, but the additive package may not meet what the manufacturer requires. That's especially true for turbocharged engines, direct injection engines, and vehicles with sophisticated variable valve timing systems. I've inspected engines that received regular oil changes but still developed excessive varnish because the oil didn't meet the required specification. The owner wasn't trying to cut corners. He simply assumed all synthetic oils of the same viscosity performed the same. They don't. The correct specification affects oxidation resistance, deposit control, wear protection, and compatibility with emissions equipment. Using the wrong oil may not cause immediate failure. Instead, the damage builds slowly through thousands of heat cycles. The simple fix is easy. Before every oil change, verify both the viscosity and the required manufacturer specification in your owner's manual or under hood label. That extra minute can help protect an engine for years, but even the correct oil can struggle if another overlooked component isn't doing its job. Number 3. Confirm the correct oil filter. Many people spend extra money on premium oil, then install the cheapest filter they can find. That defeats part of the purpose. The filter isn't just catching dirt, it's controlling oil flow. It contains an anti-drainback valve that helps reduce dry starts. It has a bypass valve that protects lubrication if the filter becomes restricted. Its media determines how much contamination it can actually hold. I've opened engines where the bearings look surprisingly good after 250,000 miles. One thing those engines often had in common was consistently using quality filters from reputable manufacturers. I've also seen filters collapse internally or bypass too early under heavy contamination. When that happens, dirty oil keeps circulating through the engine. Symptoms usually don't appear immediately. Instead, wear gradually increases. Timing chains stretch sooner. Cam journals wear faster. Turbochargers receive dirtier oil. Replacing a quality filter usually costs only a few dollars more than the cheapest option. Compared to a $2,500 timing chain repair or a $6,000 engine rebuild, that's an easy decision. Before installing the new filter, double-check the part number. Even experienced DIY owners occasionally receive the wrong filter in the box. Now here's where many people unknowingly shorten engine life every single oil change. Number 2, inspect the air intake system. At first, this may not seem related to an oil change, but it absolutely is. Every engine depends on clean air. A restricted air filter increases intake resistance. A loose intake tube allows unfiltered dust to enter. A damaged intake boot may create unmetered air leaks. Over time, those conditions affect combustion, fuel trims, and oil contamination. I've inspected engines operating in dusty environments where worn air filters allowed fine particles to enter for thousands of miles. Those particles eventually became abrasive contaminants inside the oil. Oil analysis frequently reveals elevated silicon levels when dirt is entering the engine. Left unchecked, that contamination increases wear on piston rings, cylinder walls, and bearings. The repair costs can become enormous. Replacing an air filter may cost $20 to $40. Replacing worn piston rings or rebuilding an engine can cost thousands. Before every oil change, remove the air filter. Hold it toward the light. Inspect the intake ducting for cracks or loose clamps. It's one of the simplest inspections you can perform, yet it protects far more than fuel economy. But the final step ties everything together. And in many high-mileage engines, it's the habit that makes the biggest difference. Number 1. Review your driving conditions before choosing your oil change interval. This is the step many experienced technicians consider the most valuable, and it takes less than 2 minutes. Most drivers choose an oil change interval based on a sticker, or they wait for the oil life monitor. Those systems work well under normal conditions, but not every driver operates under normal conditions. Think about your routine. Do you make repeated 5-minute trips? Spend an hour sitting in traffic every day? Tow a trailer on weekends? Drive through dusty roads? Face extremely hot summers or freezing winters? Those are severe service conditions. Under real-world driving, they accelerate fuel dilution, moisture accumulation, oxidation, and additive depletion. I've torn down engines with 300,000 miles that still looked remarkably clean. The owners had one habit in common. They adjusted maintenance to match how the vehicle was actually used, not how the sticker suggested it should be used. On the other hand, I've also inspected engines with barely 120,000 miles showing heavy sludge because the owner stretched oil changes while making nothing but short trips. The oil itself wasn't defective. The interval simply didn't match the operating conditions. Manufacturer schedules often include both normal service and severe service recommendations. Many drivers never realize they're already driving under severe conditions. That's why experienced mechanics don't ask only one question. When was your last oil change? They also ask, how do you drive the vehicle? That answer often tells us far more about future engine life than the mileage alone. No single inspection guarantees an engine will last twice as long. No miracle oil, no miracle additive, no miracle filter. Engines that routinely reach 250,000, 300,000, or even higher mileage usually get there because their owners consistently pay attention to small details. They catch leaks early. They monitor oil levels. They inspect the old oil. They use the correct specification. They install quality filters. They adjust maintenance intervals to fit real driving conditions. An oil change isn't simply replacing old oil. It's one of the best opportunities you'll ever have to evaluate the health of your engine. Those few extra minutes can uncover problems months or even years before they become expensive repairs. If you already perform some of these inspections, let us know which ones in the comments. And if one of these steps surprised you, we'd like to hear that too. If you enjoy practical mechanic advice built on real shop experience, consider subscribing. In the next video, we'll cover another maintenance habit that quietly shortens engine life even when owners believe they're doing everything right. Remember this, the best oil change isn't just the one that replaces old oil. It's the one that tells you what's happening inside your engine before it's too late.